Hello my friends, welcome to Authentic Living with Linda. Today we're talking about glass beliefs and self-sabotage. To become who you want to become, to have the things that you want to have, or to do the things that you want to do, you must shift the way you see yourself. Self-sabotage is about glass beliefs. And a glass belief is a belief you have about yourself that you can't see. You don't know what you don't know until you do know. And often we have to go through a few life lessons to learn how to know what our beliefs are and what is stopping us from achieving them. A glass belief is the way that you see yourself. It's the vision you have about yourself. It's your self-image. It's the way that you perceive how you react with the world. And often your perception isn't always accurate. Often our perception is reflected from other people. So we think that the way other people see us is actually the way that we are ourselves. And this is not always accurate. To move into who you want to be, you have to move through the glass belief. One of the ways through a glass belief is to uncover the belief, is to figure out what it is that you personally believe about yourself and the way that you move through your life, the things that you want and who you want to be. The other way is to change your thinking. To change your thinking is what will change the way that you believe about yourself. A belief is just a thought that has been repeated over and over again. You have been taught how to believe about yourself by the way that you think about you. By changing the way you think, you can change your belief. When you add a strong emotion to your thought, it's done a whole lot quicker, because when emotion is tied to a thought, it changes our actions, it changes the vibration within us. Your glass belief is like a thermostat, and that thermostat holds you in place. And that's what self-sabotage is. Self-sabotage is where you hit that glass belief and you can't go any higher. So you end up coming back down. Take for weight loss, for instance. How many people have actually lost the weight, got to their goal, and then put the weight back on? That's because they didn't change necessarily their self-belief about themselves. They didn't change the glass belief that they can't see. In their mind, they're still the person who eats how they've always eaten. They're still the person who looks the way they've always looked. They didn't take the time to change the thinking behind the belief. Self-sabotage is the process of keeping us in tune with the thermostat that has been set by our thinking, whether that's thinking ours or other people's thinking. To reset the thermostat and by changing your thinking, you can change the thermostat, and that change will be permanent. Our challenge for today is to investigate your past sabotages. What have you achieved and then slid back from, like the weight loss? Where do you feel you let yourself down always? These are the places where beliefs hide. They hide underneath the successes that don't stick. They hide underneath the fear that stops us from pushing through. Thoughts change beliefs. Begin to think from what you want and change the belief about yourself. So today's challenge is to investigate your past self-sabotages. Look at what you've achieved and then you've slipped back from. And I'll see you tomorrow.